this is week 2, skills for level C and D. Starting off at the bar with the chair or holding on to a wall, whatever you can help with your balance. And you're also going to start in first position with your left hand on the bar. And we're working on passes, making sure that they are turned out with your toe to your knee, engaging your core, and also develop pace, making sure our feet are turned out, our hips are square and in the correct position. So we are going to go up in passe with the right leg, and the goal is to slide it up your leg until your toe hits your knee. And you want to make sure that your knee is turned out. So it should be facing straight out. And you also want to make sure that your toe is actually to your knee. You don't want it up too high or up too low. You want it exactly there. And point through your entire foot, not just your toes. Make sure your upper body is up nice and straight. And you're going to develop to the front and plie, leading with your heel. So we're going to make sure that, there we go. And again, pointing all the way through your foot. So don't lean. We want to make sure we're still straight up. Our hips are nice and square. Straighten your leg. Squeeze your core. Make sure that supporting leg is straight and turned out. So lock your knee. There we go. And make sure that foot is nice and turned out. And then you're going to come back to passe. And we're going to develop out to the side and plie, again leading with the heel. And it's okay if your leg is a little bit at an angle in front of you versus bringing it out to the side and letting your hip and your butt get up and out of place. Make sure you're leading with the heel. Straighten. And come into passe. Again, focus on that supporting leg, making sure it's nice and straight. And then we're going to develop to the back and plie. Keep that leg straight. You get it as high as you can with keeping your placement. Straighten your supporting leg. Straighten it out. And keep your backs up nice and straight. And come back to passe. You'll go back out, turn your knee out. There we go. You'll go back out to the side and plie one more time. Lead with your heel. And straighten. And passe. Slide your leg back down into first position. Make sure both feet are turned out. So that combination, you'll go up in passe. You'll hold it for 8. You develop to the front and plie, hold for 4, straighten your leg for 4, come back into passe for 8, and you repeat that combination all the way around. Pause. All right, so you will repeat this combination on both legs. If you are in combo C1, 2, D1, D2, watch Michael, he's going to do a different version. And if you are in C3, D3, D4, watch Ashlen. All right, so the difference is if you're in those 1 or 2 level combos, you're not going to do the plie. You are just going to develop with the straight leg each time. All right, so ready, and can you count out loud for me, please? 5, 6, 7, 8, go up, 2, 3, 4, hold, 6, 7, 8 to the front, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in, 2, 3, 4, keep it turned out to the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in, 3, 4, 5, 6, back to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in, 2, with the left hand, you will reverse, hold on with the right hand, and do the exact same combination on the left hand side. So that is your...
So they can rewind their video.
Correct.
Get on the other side.
So if you need to go back through it for any instructions, just rewind the video and make sure that you're doing everything the exact same way but on the opposite side. And that is your first skill for week 2. Alright, our next skill, we are going to work on berets and also for the upper level classes, sunu and holding. We're focusing on engaging your core, keeping your backs nice and straight, keeping your butts tucked under, and you also want to make sure that your feet are turned out and they're not sickled, so you want to pull up, excuse me, in towards your big toe. So this combination you are doing 4 berets with your hands on your shoulders, and you're going leading with the right foot, right, and then bringing your left foot in right behind it, keeping it nice and tight. You're doing 4 of those. For our 1 and 2 level classes, you'll do 4 and then you'll hold it, focusing on pushing your shoulders down, again, not arching your back, but keeping it nice and straight. And our 3 and 4 level classes, you will do 4 and then you will sunu and hold, also focusing on keeping your shoulders down and squeezing. All right, so you can come down. And please make sure you breathe throughout everything. Holding your breath will only hurt you in the long run. So you're starting in fifth position with your right foot in front. Go ahead and bring your arms up to your shoulders. You'll go in releve. Make sure it's nice and tight. Focus on having both feet turned out. Your knees should be squads. That's a word. Push your shoulders down, elbows out, nice and straight. You want a long neck. And make sure that your ankles are nice and strong and they're not sickling. And here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Hold, and this group will turn. And again, shoulders down, nice and long. Keep these feet turned out. And make sure your back is not arching. And again, 6, 7, 8. Step 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And hold or turn. 6, 7, 8. And come down into 5th position. And that is your second skill. And you will repeat the beret combination on the left side as well. On that side, you will also be in 5th position, but your left foot will be in the front this time. So we'll go ahead and do that one time just so that you guys know what it looks like. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn or hold. 7, 8. Make sure your feet are out, and again, pull your weight in towards your big toe so that you're not out here. And push your shoulders in. Come down to 5th. Good job. Alright, our next skill, we are going to work on pointing our feet as we walk across the floor, as well as batmas. If you are levels 1 or 2, you'll watch Michael still. 3 and 4, you'll watch Ashlen. The difference in the combination levels 3 and 4, you will go on releve at one point in your batmas, and the other levels you will remain on flat foot. So starting in 1st position, again, engage your core, body's nice and tight, and shoulders down. You're going to come through coupe every time that you walk, starting with the right foot. So you'll walk with the right. Your goal is to land with a turned out foot after each walk. You'll come through coupe again with the left. Again, pointing and landing with the turned out foot. From there, you will do your batma on the right leg. Your focus is not to get your leg all the way up, but to get it as high as you can without crunching. You want to keep this supporting leg turned out and locked. You don't want to bend it or do any of that. So if you have to do that just to get your leg high, that's a no-go. So we'll bama on the right with a pointed foot, arms in a T. When you land, it should still be like your walks. Point and then land. So you don't want to just kick and fly through each movement. You want to make sure it's controlled up and controlled coming down. You'll do the same thing on the left. Kick, point, close. You'll go back to the walks, hands on your hips. With the right, through coupe, land turn out. On the left, land turn out. This is where the levels change. So if you're watching Michael, you keep the combination the exact same way. If you're watching Ashlen, on this time, you will bama and releve, arms in a T, and you'll hold it in soutenu instead of point and land. So watch Ashlen for that. 6, 7, 8, kick and releve and hold, and left, releve and hold. You go back to hands on your hips and you start the entire combination again. So if you're watching Michael, yours is the exact same way all the way through. If you're watching Ashlen, you do 2 regular bamas and then you do 2 bamas on releve. So go back and we'll go ahead and go all the way through. 5, 6, 7, 8, you walk 2, 3, 4, and kick, point down, and walk 2, 3, 4, switch it up, and hold, up, and start over. Right leg and left leg. Keep your bodies nice and tight. Kick, up, point down, keep your supporting leg straight. Last time, right leg and left leg, squeeze and breathe. Pull up nice and tight. All right, and then you can turn around. Essentially, the moves are the same because you've already alternated walking legs and kick legs, but you can repeat it and go the opposite way as well. But this time, start with the left foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. Left, make sure you're going through coupe, and right, bama, up, point down, point all the way through your foot, left leg, right leg, and switch it up. If this is your level, keep your feet turned out. Go ahead again. Make sure you're not looking at the floor. You want to keep your focus either eye level or even up at an angle. And